K-On! Is a Japanese 4-panel manga, written and illustrated by Kakifly. It was serialized in Albancha's monthly seinen manga magazine Manga Time Carrara between the May 2007 and October 2010 issues. It was also serialized in Albancha's magazine Manga Time Carrara Carat. The manga relaunched from April 2011 to June 2012, with 2 separate storylines published in Manga Time Carrara and Manga Time Carrara Carat. A 13-episode anime adaptation produced by Kyoto Animation aired in Japan between April and June 2009. An additional original video animation episode was released in January 2010. A 26-episode second season, titled K-On! With 2 exclamation marks, aired in Japan between April and September 2010, with an OVA episode released in March 2011. No Dame Cantabile is a Japanese manga series, written and illustrated by Tomoko Nanomiya. It was serialized in Japan by Kodansha in the magazine Kiss from July 2001 to October 2009, and collected in 23 tankobon volumes. A 2-volume sequel, called No Dame Cantabile, Encore Opera Chapter, which began serialization in the December 2009 issue of Kiss, was released in 2010. Shinichi Kiyaki, an arrogant, multilingual perfectionist, is the top student at Mamagaoka College of Music, and has secret ambitions to become a conductor. Born into a musical family, he is talented in piano and violin and once lived abroad in the music capitals of the world as a young boy, namely Prague, but is trapped in Japan because of his childhood phobia of airplanes and the ocean. In contrast, Megumi Noda, or No Dame, is a piano student at Mamagaoka, notorious for messiness and eccentric behavior. Despite being very talented, No Dame prefers to play by ear rather than according to the musical score. Thus, she is regarded as sloppy and playful. When they meet by accident, No Dame quickly falls in love, but it takes much longer for Kiyaki to even begin to appreciate No Dame's unusual qualities. La Cordillera is a role-playing game series targeted at a female demographic audience, under the New Romance series from Koei. The title is Italian for the Golden String. The story was adapted into a manga by the game's character designer, Yoki Kaur, which is serialized in Lala magazine. An anime adaptation, titled La Cordillera, Primo Passo, was first broadcast by TV Tokyo from October 2006 to March 2007. Seesaw Academy is a prestigious high school that sorts students into 2 majors, general studies, characterized by distinct gray uniforms, and music studies, characterized by pristine white uniforms. While rushing to class one morning, general studies student Kahoko Hino has a chance encounter with Lily, a small fairy searching for someone with the ability to see her. Lily flies away, and Kahoko, puzzled by the meeting, continues on her way. Later that day, the participants of a school-wide music competition are announced, and all of them are, unsurprisingly, music studies students at least until Kahoko's name is read out. Immediately tracking down Lily, the small fairy gives Kahoko a magical violin and convinces her to participate in the competition. Kainiro no Corda, Primo Passo, follows Kahoko's endeavors alongside Lily, as the young student must now face the challenges of competition, and go head-to-head against her competitors while navigating a new world of classical music. Nana is a Japanese manga series, written and illustrated by Ayazawa. It was serialized in Cookie magazine from July 2000 until June 2009, when it went on indefinite hiatus, with almost all its chapters collected into 21 tankobon volumes published by Shusha. The series derives its title from the name of the 2 main characters, both of whom are called Nana. Nana Komatsu is a small-town girl who goes to Tokyo to follow her boyfriend and college friends, with the hope of having her dream life. Nana Osaki was in a popular punk rock band in her hometown. She goes to Tokyo with the goal of making it big as a singer. The 2 Nanas meet on the train ride to the city. Later, they run into each other again when they happen to check out the same apartment, and the girls decide to become roommates. The series chronicles their friendship and their lives as each chases her dreams. The manga was adapted into a live-action film in 2005, with a sequel released in 2006. An anime adaptation directed by Morio Osaka aired on Nippon TV between April 5, 2006 and March 27, 2007. Your Lie in April, known in Japan as Shigatsu wa Kimi no Yuso, or Kimi Yuso for short, is a Japanese manga series, written and illustrated by Neshi Arakawa. The series was serialized in Kodansha's monthly shonen magazine, from April 2011 to May 2015. An anime television series adaptation by A1 Pictures aired, from October 2014 to March 2015 on Fuji TV's Noyotamina block. A live-action film adaptation of the same name was released in September 2016. Piano prodigy Kasi Arima dominates various music competitions, and becomes famous among child musicians, but also controversial. When his mother Saki dies suddenly, he has a mental breakdown while performing at a piano recital. This results in him no longer being able to hear the sound of his piano, even though his hearing is otherwise perfectly fine. 2 years later, Kasi has not touched the piano and views the world in monochrome, without any flair or color. He resigns himself to living out his life with his good friends, Tsubaki Sawabe and Watari Ryota, until, one day, a girl changes everything. Kori Miyazono, an audacious, free-spirited, 14-year-old violinist whose playing style reflects her manic personality, helps Kasi return to the music world, and shows him that it should be free and mold-breaking, unlike the structured and rigid style Kasi was used to. Beck is a Japanese manga series, written and illustrated by Harold Sakuishi. It was originally serialized in Monthly Shonen Magazine, from 1999 to 2008, with the 103 chapters later published into 34 tankobon volumes by Kodansha. It tells the story of a group of Japanese teenagers who form a rock band in their struggle to fame, focusing on 14-year-old Yukio Yuki Tanaka, who until meeting guitar prodigy Ryosuke Minami, was an average teen with a boring life. It was adapted into a 26-episode anime television series, titled Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad, by Madhouse and aired on TV Tokyo from October 2004 to March 2005. A live-action film adaptation was released in 2010. The series has also spawned 3 guidebooks, 4 soundtracks, a video game and a line of guitars.